What motivates me to do what I'm doing right now? It's my PVIs. My PVIs, my ding, 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 ding. That's what motivates me to do what I'm about to do. I'm doing it right now. Okay. Not to digest. I have no videos. I can't put on videos, but I do have just what I've heard, listened to. I've researched. Okay. About politics, about our condition, about all the shit going down. You know, because as it turns out, I've been affected by the politics. Excuse me, sorry. So politics, unfortunately, though it's a shitty subject, I must agree, it affects everyone. And this you can see. All through the experience of all these years, you know, we live in a time that has been very, let's just say, it's awoken the beast, to say the least. So these are the times we live in. What am I looking for? I don't know. These are the times we live in. I have to follow, you know, I don't have to do shit, actually. At least, in fact, that's the attitude I think most people take. Well, most people that fuck up take. You know, when you're going to do something, if you take the attitude, I don't have to do shit, then you might as well not do it, right? But it's true. Not that it's a false statement. It's just that you can't have that attitude, and I recognize that. But it is a good point. Especially when the task at hand is one that really needs the involvement of everyone to be precise. I mean, you have to look at it. That's the goal. So. Everyone to have the same mind. Of course, that's impossible. It's impossible. Why? Because we are subject to our surroundings. And our surroundings is affected by everyone. So there's a flow going on, is what I'm trying to explain here. You know, things are never the same because there are a lot of thoughts going down, a lot of different ideas. Some are being manifested, some can't. Anyway. And as we roll through that experience, that's the experience of life. And that's what we're trying to balance, that experience going on everywhere. And it expresses itself in every level. You know, in the personal level, but also in the communal level, social level, you know, so on and so forth. The levels. Are you a socialist? I don't know. What is a socialist? Are you a communist? I don't know. What is a communist? You know, what does that mean? Commune. What does it mean? Commune. Well, there's two meanings there that I know of. Two main ones are well, communion. I understand is another way of saying togetherness. To come together. to commune, okay, to come together. Come together right now. Oh, me. And you have what socialist? I don't know what you have something to do with being social. What is being social? I guess it's another form of coming together, more expressed with more multiplied. Doesn't make any sense, does it? So what are we arguing about? I mean, I know what we're arguing about. We know what we're arguing about is actually, yeah, money. We're arguing about, and rightly so, because everything depends on it. This is where we're at. Make money, and it's that money that'll get you through life. That's our social. So we are socialists in the sense, that's our social stance, or whatever you want to call it. Now, is it logical? I don't know. See, you gotta figure all that shit out on your own, and so now that you've seen what's going down, maybe you could try to open up your mind just a little bit more and understand why we need change. And now is the best time for change. But we need change, so there's no argument there. Must be all those Beatles songs. I'm telling you, I don't know. Yes, that's right. It's everything. So, two realms. I'm dealing with two realms. Two social. Anyway, I am Puerto Rican. I live in Puerto Rico. And all my life, well, since I was somewhat aware of, not really aware of politics, but aware of countries and social, what a country is, what a society is. Not what society is, but not the mechanics of a society, but what it looks like. A painting. The painting, I can see the difference. The different kinds of societies. I see that, like in paintings. You can see the difference. And so, okay, I live in a dual social situation, right? But we're not talking about me, so that's not the issue here. The issue, like I said, it's about my responsibilities, but still, it's about that. It's not about me. Look, forget about me. That's not the point right now. Because I am responsible for me too. So that's why I am speaking. And I am speaking. Here I am. We have, I experienced the American experience, the mainland, what's going on there, which is, one of the things about it is that the U.S. has a commonwealth called Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is a commonwealth. And that's not really a willing commonwealth, It's a commonwealth that has been it's a country. Okay, and now back to the whole country thing. Well, that is a different country. We're talking about a different society. Like I said, like in the paintings, you know, what you see in the U.S. and what you see in Puerto Rico. Well, you're talking about um, Latin America. Puerto Rico is Latin America. To try to understand. I mean, it's social settings of what its roots. It's one of the oldest, in the top three at least, oldest of the European colonies. It has been a colony. We're talking 400, 500, 500 somewhat years of colonial status, but of all these years, all this time, there has been a lot of strife, fight, struggle. Struggle is the proper word. Struggle for independence. Because remember, a colony is not, when you live in, what it is to live in a place where, well, it's kind of like, where, almost like when you're renting, if you rent to live, if you don't pay your rent, in this case, the rent is obedience to the power that came and said, we're the ones. In other words, it's very gang. I mean, we're talking the gang mentality. That's what a lot of all of this is. It's all, in that level, you bring it down to a local level, it would be called gangsterism. But anyway, Puerto Rico has been in that struggle. Now, first 400 years of the struggle was with Spain. Now understand that within the struggle, this society was built. It's a Latin American island because it's Latin. Spanish is the language, the culture, the roots. To go against it is really fucked up. You understand what I'm talking about? What the fuck, Culture destroying for the fuck. We belong to Latin America. I mean, our culture is intrinsically related to all the Latin American countries. I mean, we're